Our journey leads us here at Chaka, a small town in Nyeri County. Our goal, to interact with the just reappointed Cabinet Secretary of ICT, Joe Mucheru, on his agenda going forward. As we await the CS, my attention is drawn to this house, unique in its design and the surrounding. An indication that Mucheru, the former country director of Google, is also keen on farming. Hi, how are you?
Very well, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you doing? Ni sawa too. Opting to show us around, it is quite clear that due to the nature of his work, hardly does he get to enjoy the peace and tranquility of his farm. But yes, just before we go, how was it for you as you waited for the president to announce your reappointment? Were you anxious about it?
I only had 2 years in government. Others had a bit longer. So you don't have enough time to complete. So I was hoping at least I get a chance to complete the agenda that he had given. Some anxiety and hopefulness, but also resigned to the fact that it's the president's choice what he wants to do, and I would have been happy with his choice.
Why did you decide to settle in Nyeri, here at Chaka?
From 1977, our family has always been here. I was in boarding school all my life, so we would come and live here in Nyeri. So when I got a chance to buy a property, I did. And as you can see, it's not a bad place to live. Yeah, so this is a man-made dam. One of the challenges here is water.
Here the CS has been able to rear over 10,000 catfish. Now that you have another 5-year term as CS, what is your agenda?
My agenda is following the president's agenda. So he has the big 4 that he has talked about: universal healthcare, food security, housing, and manufacturing. So those 4, all of them ICT cuts across. And we are an enabler. So we allow technology to be used to create efficiency, to create transparency, and even innovation. I also want to make sure, even as we look at the future, we're not left behind in certain areas. For instance, on the blockchain technology or the hash graphs, we want to be part of that growth. We missed out on the internet. Blockchain, we must.
A stance that saw him sell his bitcoins and related investments to avoid any conflict of interest. The central bank has been concerned, especially with the current craze in regards to Bitcoin, and we've heard them saying that it is a pyramid scheme. Are you thinking of regulating? Can it be regulated, or are the foundation that has been put in place enough to ensure that people do not lose out in what they invest in?
This is similar to the internet. So it's not owned by anyone, and you can't regulate then the technology, because it's really a technology. What you can regulate is what the companies that are involved in it do. The complication right now with Bitcoin is that it's both a store of value as well as a payment mechanism. Because many people are demanding it, the price of it is going up. So in fact, it's becoming a problem as a payment system.
So you're going to really advocate for this?
Completely. I think central bank have a role and responsibility to play, and I don't think we're going to be fighting about it. I think they're at a place where it's what regulations we put in place, whether we're managing those companies or not. And I think we'll get to a point where everybody is happy. Whether we want to be part of it or not, it's not our choice. The world is already moving in that direction. Pyramid or no pyramid, we need to at least take that risk. But I'm not advocating that everyone goes and buys Bitcoin. I'm talking about the technology.
The CS takes pride in the opportunity given to him by President Kenyatta to make a difference in the lives of Kenyans. This including working with Education CS, Fred Matiang'i, in securing the exams.
We should get to a time where actually you do your exams today, and by tomorrow you have your results. It shouldn't be that difficult. Technology allows for that to happen. Maybe like composition or Insha, those ones can take a bit longer because then they are being marked. But all these others that are more or less multiple choice, it should be straightforward in being able to do that.
Expressing optimism about the year ahead, he hopes Kenyans will continue to embrace the use of technology in their day-to-day lives, putting the country ahead of its peers in the region.
So Mombi, can I say thank you very, very much?
Thank you so much. Mombi Waroe, Sunday Live.